entertaining football of any other team in Europe. Piletti, though, doesn't really have a system. At least that's his words. His philosophy is based on seeing the space the opposition leaves and knowing when to strike, which you can definitely see in how fluid Napoli's team is. Now leading Italy, however, he hopes to retain the title for the Azzurri with his expertise. The team itself returns pretty strong. You have Gianluigi Donnarumma, who was absolutely unstoppable. He fell off a bit after his move to PSG, but it seems like Donnarumma has found his form again. And he'll be supported by a completely different core of defenders than the one from the previous one. You got Francesco Rossigno Acerbi, Alessandro Bastoni, Gianluca Mancini, and Matteo Darmian. Acerbi, Bastoni, and Darmian all worked together at Inter and conceded the least amount of goals this season, while Mancini has impressed a ton for Rome. And while I don't think he'll play that much, I think Scalvini from Atalanta is also a shout, considering how good he was in the final of the Europa League. Also, Spalletti once played a guy by the name of Alessandro Bongiorno. My guy's name is literally Alessandro. Good morning. Federico Di Marco is another player from Inter in this squad. He's a wingback that can provide the Italians some spice down the flanks. Whether or not he'll replicate that same insane form that Spinazzola had in the last Euros, we'll see. In the midfield, it would have been nice to see someone like defensive midfielder Sandro Tonali, but unfortunately, the footballing world does not believe
in this training module. You will be learning to operate this EMD F125 Spirit diesel locomotive. During this brief introduction, you will be taken through the critical driving controls and performing passenger operations. When you're ready to begin, climb aboard.
Fuck your train. I'm leaving. And 2 assists for, you guessed it, Inter. Attack isn't necessarily the strongest, but honestly, I think it's a little bit better than the last Euros. I've been following Riccardo Orsolini for quite some time now, so it's nice to see the guy make it into the Italian team. But anyways, Orsolini plays on the wing, and he was key to Bologna's Champions League qualification. Just like another player we'll talk about in a second, he's fast and great at beating his men. And he also has a tendency to cut inside, just like Federico Chiesa. Federico Chiesa was the difference maker for Italy in the knockouts of Euro 2020. It was like anytime he had the ball, his mad dashes toward the goal or a defender would result in something. Injuries have been really tough on this guy though, and his development has suffered because of it. However, he's managed to bounce back and score 8 goals for Juventus. Now it's just a matter of ending the near 4-year goal drought for Italy. And if he can do that, Italy has a weapon of mass destruction on their hands. In terms of finishers, trust in Giacomo Raspadori. It makes sense considering the manager worked with the 24-year-old at Napoli, but if he doesn't work out, there's also Matteo Retegui. He has 4 goals and 6 caps, and that was all from last year. Lastly, we have Albania. Poor Albania. This is their first appearance since 2016, where they didn't make it out of the groups. Their manager is Silvino, a former Arsenal player, actually. He came in the beginning of 2023 and helped Albania win their qualification group to confirm a ticket to Germany. For this feat, Silvino was actually given the decoration of the eagle by the Albanian Prime Minister, and then he was actually granted Albanian citizenship. Albania played a very aggressive attacking style under Silvino.
In this training module, you will be learning to operate this EMD F125 Spirit diesel
in order to survive this group, Albania's defense has to be as
during this brief introduction, you will be taken through the critical driving controls and performing passenger operations. When you're ready to begin,
could be okay by the beginning of the tournament. That said, he hasn't played since March, so that could affect his performances.
I'm about to start using my grinder.
Backup into Master Contra, but he's only played 2 games for Brentford this season. Essentially, there's no issues in the back. The centre-back pairing will both play Arman Hayeti and Berek City, while the fullbacks will be Mario Vitali and Else Issa. Now, I know you shouldn't put too much emphasis on the qualifier results, but it is promising that this backline did play throughout all the qualifiers and only conceded 4 times. In the midfield, we got a double pivot in Nikhil Ramadani of Lecce, and yet another Inter player in Christian Aslan. 22-year-old Aslan in particular has great anticipation and is also able to play in the midfield role. In terms of attacking threats, Mehdi Barami is a pretty decent creative outlet. Goal scorers, though, it's a little bit harder to nail down. Soko Sikaleshi usually starts up top, but there's also Ernest Musi of Besiktas. And then there's a more higher profile player like Armando Broja. Albania's biggest strength is that there's no individuals, just a team. So if they stick to their shared values and shut down their opponents, there's a chance. But it's still very safe. For Group B, I don't know who's really going to win this one. It could be Italy, it could be Spain, or even Croatia. You can never count them out. But more than likely, with Spain and Italy being big favorites for this tournament, it'll be one of them. Albania, on the other hand, I mean, it ain't. On to in Group C, we have Slovenia, Denmark, Serbia, and England. Slovenia made their first appearance since Euro 2000, crashed out and went winless. They've been managed by Matthias Heck since 2018, and since being manager, he led Slovenia to their first international tournament since 2010. To put that into perspective, this is 31-year-old Jan Oblak's first international tournament. 31. He's no longer the irreplaceable keeper who was for Atleti, but a keeper of his quality is still invaluable to Slovenia. Defense is going to be especially important for the supposed weakest link. The Slovenians will have a center-back partnership of Jaka Billo, Mika Vlasic. Keep an eye, though, on left wing-back Eric Jansa. He broke out into the national team last year, and it's been pretty impressive. Jansa has proven to be a goal scorer with 2 goals in his first 8 caps for this team, not to mention his 13 assists in 159 games for Polish club Dortmund. Midfield is pretty set in stone. There's not too many options. Adam Nestor-Serin is the creative outlet, while Timmy Max Helsnick does the dirty. Then up top, Slovenia has 2 goal scorers. Andras Lorar has scored 8 goals in a little over 1,000 minutes for Panathinaikos this season, and the main stud, Benjamin Shevchuk, is 6'5", so he has incredible aerial dominance, still manages to be moving fast. He can easily be Slovenia's target man, but also he can play deeper and not have to come with it whatsoever. Last year he moved to Leipzig, and while things started out slow, he ended the season scoring in 7 consecutive games. That is easily the best thing that Slovenians want to hear going into the season. And for Slovenia in particular, Shevchuk had 5 goals and 2 assists in both. Denmark won this tournament back in 19. Their last finish wasn't too far off as they reached the semis as one of the most inspirational teams in Euros. Manager Kasper Hjulmand has been around since 2020 and has led Denmark to 2 tournaments. We already mentioned the inspiring Euros run, but the more recent performance saw the Danes crash out in World Cup 2022, which could be a sign that fall time is not exactly Denmark's friendly. Goalkeeper Kasper Schmeichel, for example, is no longer the unstoppable beast he was. He is 37 after all, but he is still serviceable and is still better than half the keepers of his friends. But then we get to problems. Simon Kidd. The 35-year-old captain is still invaluable when it comes to leadership and experience, but he's definitely not as good as he was 2 years ago, and an ACL injury has only made him worse. That said, there's still Joachim Andersen and Andreas Christensen. Andersen always seems to put up some really solid performances for both club and country. Honestly, I would say he's one of the more underrated attack-minded center-backs. Christensen, about the same there. He can also play defensive midfielder if needed. Not to mention, he can't score a goal too. Speaking of goals, fullback Joachim Mæhle could be a massive threat on the flanks. In Euro 2020 specifically, he was really unstoppable. Whether we see the same in this tournament, we'll just have to see. I guess the midfield will probably consist of mainly Christian Eriksen, Pierre-Emile Højbjerg, and Thomas Delaney. It's nice to see Eriksen returning to the air.
Sit in the engineer's seat.
He may not be as good as he once was, but Eriksen can definitely still give you some creativity. Pierre-Emile Højbjerg, however, has completely fallen off the field. If he doesn't work out, Denmark could still experiment with someone like Christian Northern, if he gets called up, that is. In attack, there's 2 very interesting forwards.
You'll now go through the steps needed to take over this locomotive.
This used to be expected.
You will need to set the generator field switch. This needs to be enabled for the locomotive to generate power. This locomotive requires the reverser handle to be inserted before operation. Switch the front headlights on. Regardless of the time of day or weather, all locomotives must have their headlights on.
Bro, it's so for real, bro. I'm just nervous. Wait, never mind. I'm not kind of nervous, but I don't know what I'm doing. It's all right. Nigga, didn't I?
You'll need to set the brakes to the correct mode to allow them to be controlled by this cab. We can now begin loading.
I guess I will remember that. Is it? Oh, it's locked. Like this nigga talking about it. Must be talking about I got the window open and stuff. Just but he fucking not trying like that. I'm not gonna just go. Okay, right. Yeah, I got that fucking right, nigga. What the fuck, nigga? I need fucking help. My dude. Just close the fucking window because they pissed me off. I guess just stand up and do this shit. Fuck, I open my door and sleep with this. I guess just get the train set up or some shit. Make sure it's all cleaned up and shit. Like, I skip this part. I'm about to skip this shit. I don't get all this shit.
Welcome to LA Union Station, located in Los Angeles, California. Approved in 1926 and opened in 1939, LA Union Station was designed to consolidate rail services from Union Pacific, Santa Fe, and Southern Pacific into one station owned by the city. There's a missing route map over there. Fix that while you're here. There are many more route tasks to discover. Make sure to apply the route maps, put up the anniversary banners, hang up the hats, and visit the hot dog stands.
Okay.
Clark Smith, your shift supervisor, would like to speak with you.
Yes. Alright, we know how to do this. Wait, what are you? I guess I'm a conductor. Okay, that's the passenger. But why he got on my buttons? So I was supposed to go to the conductor seat and press fucking buttons. Come on. Oh my god, bro. I hate this shit. Sorry. I'll try all the way down here. Okay, this I can. Yo. The conductor is here. The conductor is in the motherfucker. The motherfucker. Let's go. Oh, I'm supposed to just ride? Wait, what the fuck? Oh, wait. Oh. Hey. I need the door closed. Please. Somebody close the fucking door. I guess we just take a ride on the fucking train.
The Antelope Valley Line runs for over 70 miles from the bustling heart of LA to Lancaster, the western tip of the Mojave Desert. The railroad along the Santa Clara River originally opened in 1876 and was operated by Southern Pacific as a connection to the National Rail Network. In 1979, due to falling demand, this line ceased operation.
I know football clubs older than that.
In 1990, the Los Angeles County Transportation Commission purchased the right-of-way from Southern Pacific. Passenger services as far as Santa Clarita began operation in 1992.
I'm reaching for the cosmos like I'm New York.
When the Northridge earthquake hit in 1994, plans to extend the line north to Antelope Valley were expedited by over 10 years to aid relief efforts. U.S. Navy Seabees and a legion of workers from the L.A. County Public Works Department constructed stations in just a few days, rather than the 3 to 6 months they usually take. Passenger services started on this extension less than a week after the earthquake. Today, this important commuter line carries over 5,700 people in and out of L.A. each day. Run to the hills and experience the hefty power of modern American diesel. Tackle the tough terrain of Californian canyons with the Antelope Valley Line between the sprawling Los Angeles cityscape and the desert bushes of Lancaster in almighty Metrolink traction. West Coast rails are yours to explore in Train Sim World, Antelope Valley Line.
Wow. I guess that's it. They want you to drive. What was that? It's fucking dark as hell. I need a light. Cool. Oh, wait, that's how I lock the doors. Okay. Okay, all right. tomorrow, bro. Shut the fuck up. Okay, are we back in? Oh, wait, hold on. Motherfucker, I'm trying to have y'all go where y'all got to go. What is that? Oh, okay. I know what you do. Yes, sir. On the board. They're not helping with that, but okay. I had to go find that ticket. Or at least find a fucking light, bro. It's dark as hell. Found the breaker box. Nigga. Oh my god, bro. These niggas crazy, bro. About to hop off this time. What you waiting for, bro? What you waiting for, bro? All y'all out here and shit. What going on out here, bro? Ooh.